A 20-year-old man who murdered 3 members of a Kapunda family 2 years ago has been jailed for at least 35 years. It's one of the highest non-parole periods given to a South Australian prisoner. The court heard the quiet and weedy young killer had no psychological disorders, and many still struggle to understand his horrific crime.
Chantelle Rowe, whose parents and sister were brutally murdered, was flanked by family and friends as he faced their killer, Jason Downey, in the Supreme Court. After the sentence, he was inconsolable, but a relative read a statement for him.
The lives of my dad, mum and sister were viciously taken by someone of sound mind. Qualifies this bastard, Jason Downey, to only 35 years of non-parole, whilst my family and I continue to serve life. Please explain to me the justice in this.
Jason Alexander Downey was 18 when he murdered 16-year-old Chantelle Rowe and her parents, Rose and Andrew Rowe. Fueled by jealousy because his feelings for Chantelle weren't reciprocated, he broke into the family home in November 2010 and repeatedly stabbed and beat all 3 victims.
Look, I've been cautious how you would describe that crime scene because I don't think there's any words that really adequately do that. It was a very tough crime scene for everyone to deal with. It's something that I think everyone's going to have nightmares over for many years to come.
Justice John Sullin said Chantelle hid under her bed after witnessing her parents' murders, but Downey found her, stabbed her at least 35 times, raped her and beat her. To describe the attack on these victims as a savage attack does not adequately describe what occurred in their home in the early hours of that morning. Downey sat stony-faced throughout the sentencing and showed no emotion as many in the packed courtroom cried out as details of his crimes were given. He didn't respond as many yelled abuse at him as he was led away into custody.
He has no psychiatric or psychological problems that were identifiable. He's virtually come out of the blue and murdered 3 people that night for no reason.
All I can be thankful of today is that we have escaped the pain of a trial. We can close this chapter, and now I can start to focus my strength on keeping my mum, dad and Shani's memories alive, and I can slowly try to find my own way to survive through this.
Downey will be in his 50s before he'll be eligible to apply for release. Candice Marcus, ABC News, Adelaide.